Aloha travellers, you're listening to the Traveller's Ukulele Gig Guide podcast where we talk to people about travel and ukulele. Today folks, we are zipping down to New South Wales and there's somebody down there that I think you'll be really interested to meet. Now, some of you may know this person because they are a professional ukulele player, but do you really know them? That is the question. I'm referring to, of course, Tom Harding. Tom the Pom is how you might know him. So sit back and relax. We are going to have a yarn with Tom the Pom. Welcome, my friend.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm adequate, thanks you. Adequate,
Well,
that's all you're getting.
that's
That's all you're
good.
getting from me today.
Adequate is good. Look, he's got his drink, he's got his coffee, and he's showed up for himself, or showed up for all of us. So what more could we ask? Tom, you're a ukulele player. That looks like a very fancy dancy instrument you've got there. What is it? What type of
It's
ukulele?
it's currently on loan from the delightful Ruth Allen, and it's one of the 4Ks. It's a ukulele. I can't pronounce it properly, but one of the big expensive ones. It's a tenner. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm this close to buying it from her. I
Oh,
know.
yeah, but
I'm gonna get
it's not
myself
a, well, that's
get a
nice.
grown-up instrument.
It's got a fancy name and it's got a nice look about it. But how does it sound, Tom?
Should we find out?
Come on then, you show us.
Now,
The
in my
love.
defence, it's really cold in the Blue Mountains. My left hand was cold.
No excuses, buddy. No excuses. This is live music. This is how it goes. Wasn't that
This bit up here
yes.
was 6 out of 10.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself, love. It's much better than the majority can do. Oh, oh.
Oh, and the rest of it was epic. It's just that bit sucked.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, well, Tom the Pom, Tom the Pom, it's a bit of a giveaway because my first question is, where are you from?
I'm from the sunny climes of Essex in
Oh,
the UK.
Essex. Oh,
I'm
yes.
an Essex boy,
Oh,
aka Mockney. Wants to be London? Not London.
oh, okay. All right. How did you find yourself out here in the colonies, my friend?
Came out here in 1999 and genuinely never felt so at home. I got on the bus and I just loved this country straight away. Did the year backpacking as you do. Went back home. Thought there was no way of getting back here. Met a lady who had permanent residency, and that was that. Got married, moved over.
Oh, wow. That was convenient.
It was.
Uh, it was love, and it's
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, well
Yeah.
done. So, Tom, not to pry
Mm.
at all, but can you give us this is the Traveller's Ukulele Gig Guide, so we do like to know where people are at. Where do you live in Australia?
I'm in a beautiful, tiny little spot called Warrimoo, which is the correct side of Springwood, um, down the hill. You don't want to go up to the Badlands. No, that's beautiful. It's even more beautiful up there. It's just colder and further away. So head down the M4 until you leave Sydney, and then just 10 more minutes into the beautiful Blue Mountains, and it's absolutely lovely here.
Okay,
It's
so
really
you're
nice.
Tom the Poms and Roach country, my friends. Okie dokie. So that's lovely. Okay, Blue Mountains. So now you're a professional ukulele player, aren't you, mate?
I'm a professional music workshop leader who does ukulele workshops, but I also do a lot of samba workshops, the Brazilian carnival style drumming, and a lot of West African drumming on the djembe. I do lots of early years education music on guitar or ukulele or drums or in sign language. And I do shows in aged care facilities on the guitar or ukulele. So I'm really into the education and facilitation of people playing, and the ukulele is just it plays itself. It's so easy to get into. So if I'm going to hand out instruments, it better be a drum or a ukulele, because otherwise it's just too difficult. Life's
How,
too hard for guitars,
yeah. Oh, well, we don't want to disappoint the guitar players, but this is a ukulele podcast, so you're probably in
for
the right.
sure. I
But
mean, how many fingers on the left hand?
no,
Four. How many strings? Six. That's too many strings.
too many
That's too many
strings,
strings.
not enough fingers.
You got four fingers. You want four strings.
I
Do the
hear
maths.
you.
It's not
I
difficult.
hear you. I hear you. And oh, I love that. So you really are a teacher and facilitator, and I've seen you do some
Yeah,
workshops. It's really good.
I've
Now,
got
you
I've got
stole my
200
thunder.
ukuleles ready to go.
Okay, all right. There you go, folks. He's got 200. Now, you stole my thunder a little bit because I was going to say, when you mentioned drumming, not enough room on that there ukulele. But what you're referring to is the fact that you are actually a drum teacher, aren't you? Percussionist background. Is that right?
That's right. Don't make me choose between the ukulele or
Mm,
percussion. I couldn't. It would be like choosing between which child is my favourite.
mm.
And weirdly, there's quite a lot in common between them. I've genuinely done a drumming workshop where I was talking about how to do this particular rhythm. Talking about now you do the left hand, now you do the right hand, and I've done the same workshop almost word for word, but saying down strum instead of right hand and up
Yeah,
strum instead of say left hand,
yeah,
because it's pretty much the same.
yeah. It's rhythm, it's timing, and it's what
Yeah.
everybody has trouble with. Dunk, dunk, dunk,
Yes.
dunk, 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 dunk.
Everybody has trouble with their timing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's all right. That's a forgiven. And, the fact is that everybody knows that when you're one of 55 people in a pub, it doesn't matter if you can't quite keep up.
No, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, Tom, so you're down in the lovely place. How do you spell that? What's it called?
Warrimoo. Warrimoo.
WARR double
I
I.
M O O.
Too many. But
Mhm.
Worry Moo no more. Is there a ukulele club or a group in Worry Moo?
No, no, there's not even a shop in Warrimoo. No, there is. There's one post office, isn't it? They're very pleasant. No, the big ukulele scene's up the road in Katoomba with the Blue
Ah,
Mountains Ukulele Group, which is magnificent.
okay. Tell us more.
I'm not a member, but I've done heaps of stuff on the peripheries. I've got to say that during COVID, the Blue Mountains Ukulele Group were magnificent at keeping the wheels on the bus, meeting up online twice a week to have strum-alongs. They were splendid, absolutely splendid during COVID. And they put on, I've been told it's the biggest ukulele festival in the hemisphere, once a year.
Mm. I
So
oh,
if you want to come visit ukulele players in the Blue Mountains, then the Blue Mountains Ukulele Group is definitely the spot to go to. And plan coming to the Blue Mountains for the Blue Mountains Ukulele Festival, which is, oh man, is it end of January or beginning of February? The internet will tell you. I can't remember. I should be able to remember and I can't.
it
Apologies.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if you're watching this or listening to this, travelers, what you need to know is Blue Mountains Ukulele Club mugs, isn't it?
The
Mug.
blue bee mugs, the blue mugs, yep.
The blue mugs. What does it stand for?
Blue
Blue
Mountains
Mountains
Ukulele Group.
Ukulele Group.
I
Yeah,
think, yeah. They're
yeah.
on Facebook. I know they're quite active on Facebook. They've got a strum along with Jen once a week, which is that's in the Rowers Club, I think, down the hill a bit. Have a look at the Facebook. They're active on Facebook. They do heaps of stuff.
Anyway,
Yes.
travelers, there's a little bit of information for you. There's no ukulele group. There's only one post office where Tom lives. But down the road or up the hill, the biggest group that has the biggest festival in the Southern Hemisphere, so it's told, is there. Blue Mountains.
Yeah.
Find them on
Not far.
Facebook. Now, more about you, Tom.
Right. What can I tell you?
Yep, let's see. What would you like to tell us? What would you like? How many instruments do you have? Do you have ukulele acquisition syndrome?
No comment. I cannot confirm nor deny that I have way too many
Oh,
ukuleles.
oh,
I've
well,
got to
you've
get
got
rid.
200 plus.
Well, they're for the beginners. They're for the students to hand out. They're the little Macalas with the dots on them. I can't. Yeah, I've got too many. If anyone wants to buy a ukulele, get in touch. I've got to get rid of some.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
All right,
they're
let's
brilliant
just
little
move
things.
along then. Oh, move along, move along. You, there is a professional association in Australia. It's called the Australian Ukulele Teachers and Leaders uh, something. You
Australian Ukulele Leaders and Teachers Association.
teachers and leaders, leaders and teachers, or the
Teachers and
teachers and
leaders.
leaders
Yeah,
community
Ortla. Yes, Ortla. They're called themselves.
association. And we should know
Yeah,
that, shouldn't we? And you definitely should know that, Tom, because you have a role in that organisation. Who are you?
I'm the vice president of the Australian Ukulele Leaders and Teachers Association, which means I get to wear the second biggest hat, but don't actually have to do much. Brilliant.
Does that suit you down to the T, mate?
Yeah,
Now,
it does.
what is that association about? And travellers, I'm just checking in here because it's sort of important. And even when you're on the road, and even when you get to Warrimoo, I'm sure they've got internet there. And if you needed some resource and couldn't find Tom's house, you might be able to check in online to Ortla. What do Ortla do, Tom?
So Ortla is not there to really help the individual player. We are there to help nurture the ukulele groups and the ukulele teachers because there isn't an awful lot out there to help folks. Sometimes in the land of the people with three chords, the four chord person is king. People find themselves leading groups for no other reason than they know a little bit more or they're willing to stand up at the front. People get promoted to leaders just because they volunteer to. So we're trying to build up some resources and we're trying to build up some knowledge to really help people lead those groups. We've got workshops online about how to play one finger songs. We've got workshops online on how to choose your songs, or how to do orchestrations, or how to get around the legalese of performing songs out and about. It's a work in progress. The website should be up real soon. That's been a thing for a while, because you can either have it cheap, or you can have it good, or you can have it now. You can't have all three, unfortunately. So have a look at Ortler online. There are a bunch of resources there to help you and your club along. Or if you're an individual ukulele teacher doing one-to-ones, we've got stuff for you too.
That's great. Australian Ukulele Teachers and Leaders Association, acronym ORTLA. You can
Ortler, yep.
find them on Facebook, and you can Google it and cross your fingers and you might find something. But they're
Yeah.
definitely on Facebook. Okay, well, that's very helpful. Um, Tom, what can I ask you this? What is your big ukulele dream?
Oh, yeah. Um, oh, to honour the songs, because songs are phenomenal. I'm not, I don't, I'm not a spiritual man, but songs are as close to wizardry as I can understand. And some of those songs are absolutely phenomenal. So I keep going at songs that shouldn't be played on the uke and seeing if I can honour the essence of the song, and always moving on to the next song. I've always got another one boiling away that I'm trying to get good enough to play and develop my skills to be able to get something else out of that song, but to bring that song to life while I'm playing it.
That's your big ukulele dream?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not world domination, it's not a tour overseas, it's not playing it's not playing the Swedish ukulele festival. That's it?
Oh, it'd be
Playing
nice
your
to.
songs? And I'm
I'm
not
I'm
trying to diminish that dream, if that's your dream. I'm just checking. I'm just digging just a little bit.
I'm think I'm pretty close into becoming like considered to be possible for a festival headline. I've started to get further and further up on the stages, and when I played the Melbourne Ukulele Festival, I did get a gasp from the audience, which I'm going to bank. I'm going to remember that gasp for a while. But no, I don't particularly have any world domination plans. The more people I can get playing, the better. I'd like to keep
Nice.
teaching kids and getting kids walking away going, oh yeah, ukulele, I might give that a crack when I'm older.
Yeah, that's
Um,
great.
that would be great. Just seeing people that I've taught improve is reward itself.
Yeah, right. I love it. I really, really love it. Okay, well, now do you have
Actually, scrub that, because that would be a great opportunity for me to plug the facts that I teach online. So my big ukulele dream is to have enough students coming in online that I can just be a full-time professional online ukulele teacher. Yeah, that's a better answer, isn't it? Yeah, get in touch. I teach online.
Well, I don't think it's a better answer, but I think you've got some diversity there. And folks, this is, I think, the amazing versatility in ukulele is that you can be just the housewife that plays by the sink, a couple of mates down the road, a club, a festival, a headliner, a teacher, neck minute. You're traveling all the way around the world. So the potential of the ukulele and all its songs and stories that it holds is amazing. And it is
Oh,
up
they're
to
beautiful
us.
things. They're
It's
beautiful things. The other day, I gave a friend a lift to the supermarket. She went in. I stayed at the van, popped the back of the van open, found the uke, closed the van door, opened the uke, sat on the foot tray, played. There's no setting up. There's no take. There's no. you just pull it out the box and you start playing, and people walk past and it's grand and you're having a play, and then you stick it back in its box and you close the door. So yes, you leave a ukulele by your kettle.
That's great.
Just leave a cheap uke by the kettle, pick it up and play it whenever the kettle's boiling.
I shouldn't really say this because this story is not about me, but one time I was down in Brisbane and I was waiting for my cousin and she was late. And I had my little ukulele there. It was just sitting in my basket. So I pulled it out and started playing. So I started playing this one song. I forget what it was, maybe like Three Little Birds or something. Anyway, this group of about 15, 16-year-old girls, 16, 17, 18-year-old girls, and they looked at me and they went, oh, like, oh, look at that cute old lady. And they started emptying out all their purses in my basket. So I just sat there singing the same song for about 5 minutes, people going up and down, up and down. By the time my cousin got there, I said, well, look what I've done. I've got $47 in my basket.
Oh, nice.
No setup. It's just wonderful because it just allows you to accompany that song that's inside you, wherever you are, whatever you feel like. Just do it.
Yeah,
Marvelous.
flying back from the Launceston Ukulele Festival, get to the airport early, feeling melancholy, pull it out, work out Goodbye Blue Sky by Pink Floyd. Perfect. Fit the moment absolutely perfectly with the noise of the airport and playing that remarkable thing, which starts off with, "Look, mummy, there's an aeroplane in the sky." If you know the Pink Floyd song, and
Mm,
just hit the mood so perfectly.
okay. All right. So you travel around, you play some music, you are professional, you've got an online teaching service,
Yeah.
which is open for business. How do people find you?
Oh, just look at tomthepom.com.
It's probably the quirkiest and best email I've ever heard.
It's a
What
great
is it?
email
What
address.
is it again?
Tomthepom.com. If
Tom.
you want to email me, it's tom@tomthepom.com.
See?
Not
So
.com.au, because that wouldn't be as funny.
no,
Tomthepom.com.
that's exactly right. My friend, we're almost at the end of our conversation. Would you like to play us another song? Because I'm guaranteed we'd love to hear one.
I would. What sort of song do you want? Do you want something
Anything,
chirpy or something sad or...
anything, anything. Whatever's underneath your skin.
Oh, so there is a British songwriter called Dodie. Um, Dodie, not Dido, the other one, Dodie, who's written a whole bunch of songs, and some of them are all right. So they're all right. They're not my cup of tea at all. Some of them are absolutely perfectly delightful, and she's written two songs in particular that are the sound of a heart breaking or the sound of a broken heart. And one of them I've been looking at recently, so I can do. You picking up those?
Yep.
All the harmonics, right? So if it's all right with you, I'm going to be super self-indulgent and give you a little bit of a tune called She by Dodie. Am I allowed to look at her like that? Could it be wrong when she's just so nice to look at? And she smells of lemongrass and sleep. She tastes of apple juice and peach. You would find her in a Polaroid picture. And she means everything to me. But I won't tell, no, I won't say a word. And though it aches, it feels oddly good to hurt. She smells of lemongrass and sleep. She tastes of apple juice and peach. You would find her in a Polaroid picture. She means everything to me. But I'll be okay, admiring from afar. 'Cause even when she's next to me, we could not be further apart. And she tastes of story time and birthday cakes and fall. But to her, I taste of nothing at all. She smells of lemongrass and sleep. She tastes of apple juice and peach. You would find her in a Polaroid picture. And to me, she means everything. That's a lovely song, isn't it?
It is a lovely song, and what a dramatic ending. That's lovely, lovely, lovely. What's it called?
That song's called She
Yeah,
by
beautiful.
Dodie.
Oh,
And I warn you, if you're going to listen to Secret for the Mad, get your tissues ready. That song is incredible. Incredible song. Yeah, stunning.
okay. All right. Well, thank you for that, and thank you for sharing your stories, your time, and your music. We're almost out of time, so is there anything you'd like to say to the listeners at all?
Yes, please. On the 16th of June, I'm putting on a bit of a workshop and show day in Springwood, which is just up the road. It's going to be at the Uniting Church. There'll be a beginner's ukulele workshop. There'll be a workshop called Somewhere Over the Third Fret, where we look at putting the chords down the dusty end, how to get there and why we get there. And then there's going to be a big old show. I'm doing a set, and the Blue Mountains Ukulele Group are doing a set. And all the profits are being split equally between Amnesty International, which is my favourite charity, and the local branch of Wires, which is the church's favourite, because Lee, she's an absolute legend, and she looks after all the birds that get injured around this part of the Blue Mountains. And it takes quite a lot of money to put those little chirpies back together, bless them. So, 16th of June at the Uniting Church in Springwood, and it may or may not be my birthday.
Okay, then. Well, that is fantastic. Thank you very much, Tom the Pom at tomthepom.com,
Yep,
not .au,
brilliant.
because it wouldn't be as funny. Thank you for your time and for your stories. We're going to get this processed and out online into the nether regions very quickly. So it was good to see you and check in. Take care and all the very best for all your projects in the future.
Thanks for your time. Look forward to seeing you again in person, and keep strumming, Australia. It's good for you.
Drumming Australia, it's good for you. Yay! Aloha, Tom.
Cheers now. Take care.
See you later. Okay, well, that's the end of that then. Are you going to play something?
I was just going to do when you finished.
I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished. We just said aloha, so aloha is hello and goodbye, as you
It
know,
is, yeah.
in
Yeah.
ukulele. Okay, matey. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate your time. That's all very well and good.
No worries. I hope it was right. If anything was a bit dodged, then let me know, and maybe we could edit in something later.
Yeah, no, we don't have to do anything. Oh, it's no high-tech sort of thing with me. I must get in touch with you about another matter. We won't talk about it here because we're online, but something that you told me about one of my other podcasts. Yes, a technical thing. But right now, we're good to go. Okay? Thank you
Cool.
very much.
All right. Thanks for having me. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening, travellers. Don't forget to subscribe, follow or click notifications on your preferred platform so you don't miss a yarn. We're posting a new episode every Wednesday morning because it's a great hump day, pick-me-up kind of a podcast. Thanks for listening. This is Shirley Ann. Aloha.